Yesule, Yesuleltin, Yesule, Yesuleltin, Yesule, Yesuleltin, Sayadema, Yesuleltin, Yesule.
So, why it is so important for the European Union to invest in a program such as the PanAfGeo?
As I have the opportunity to mention during my intervention, the European Union, we have a strategic partnership with Africa. And within this strategic partnership, we have three levels. The first, of course, is at the global level, where we have subscribed to the 2030 Agenda and Sustainable Development Goals. And we are working together to promote this agenda. At the European level, we have the European Consensus for Development that integrate the elements of the Agenda 2030. So this is our first level, is to promote the global partnerships, in particular with Africa. At regional level, of course, we have the European Union, African Union Alliance, and this was again in Abidjan, the last meeting in 2017, this partnership was again emphasizing the importance from both sides. Now, coming to this particular project, our third, I would say, pillar that is related to this particular project and is part of our strategic partnership is the African Mining Vision and the Action Plan. So this action is part of this global approach and consistent approach. Now, why is it important to support this program? Let's say, you know that in Africa, many countries are rich in terms of natural resources. And what we realize is countries are much more assertive how they manage their natural resources in a sustainable way, but also how the population can benefit from the management of those resources, the revenues that are generated by those resources. So we strongly support this policy drive. But policies needs to be based on strong information and knowledge and skills. And this project, the PanAfGeo Project, exactly respond to the need to have people that are competent in the geographical services. And this is what we are doing through training, capacity building, where governments, but also stakeholders, can rely on the good knowledge of their resources, how to manage their resources, to respond, of course, to the political and policy drive in the continent.
What are the actions of the PanAfGeo in Tanzania?
Tanzania has played a very active role within the context of the project, and I'm very happy being head of cooperation here in Tanzania that this meeting is organized here and in Dar es Salaam. And of course, thanks to the efforts of the government, but also the colleagues of the AGMC, also they are very much involved into this. So it shows that the country is very important for them. And the project is training colleagues here in Tanzania from the different areas, agencies, trains here in Dodoma, but also Dar es Salaam, Dodoma. But also I would like to emphasize a particular training which was in the Ngorongoro Geopark, because this is important, particularly for us, and is part of a consistent approach. In this park there is what the Olduvai Gorge, and it's very important to understand where we humans come from. It's one of the oldest sites in the world to understand the humanity evolution. More than 4 million years of different geological formation. So it's very important to understand geological formation, to understand how those people used to live, what was at that time, what was the environment surrounding them. And I think this is very important. And also we have financed the rehabilitation of the museum, and now is part of the circuit, the tourism circuit in this area, in the Ngorongoro and the Serengeti. And yes, it shows that the project by itself is creating synergies and promoting all the areas, particularly the tourism in this particular case, but also the agenda for the government to develop. So we are confident that in this meeting, Tanzania, as all the partners, they will come with good proposals, because we are coming to an end of this phase. The participants will discuss now what will be the next steps. At the EU level also, we are now entering the new phase in our policies, a new commission, a new president of the European Commission. So, but we are quite confident that Tanzania will play an important role into these discussions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.